You've been cooking chicken breast wrong your whole life. I'll start our recipe by grating 300 grams of frozen chicken breast. Once that's done, I'll transfer it to this bowl. Now, I'll grate 60 grams of white cheese over the grater and then roll it this way. I'll transfer our cheese to the bowl. Now, let's grate 150 grams of mozzarella cheese. Let's transfer the mozzarella to the bowl. Here we have an onion. I'll cut it in half and then into cubes. Let's put everything in the same bowl. We'll need 200 grams of potato. I'll peel them all. Now I'll grate the potatoes. Once that's done, we'll squeeze them to remove the excess liquid. This recipe turns out incredibly delicious. Try it at home and then let me know what you think. I'm sure you'll love it. And we'll place them here. I'll add 1 egg, season with a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and mix everything very well. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special greeting. Today's greeting goes to Emily Johnson from New York. I'm happy you're enjoying our recipes. Finally, I'll place it in the pan, which already has a little oil, and arrange it so it's even. I'll cover it and let it cook for 15 minutes. After the time is up, I'll flip our dish using a plate. Tell me how you cook chicken breast at home. I'd love to know your recipe. I'll cover it and let it cook for another 15 minutes. Now, in this bowl, I'll add 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of mustard, 1 tablespoon of honey, the juice of 1 lime, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and mix everything well. You can serve it with the sauce we prepared. It's irresistible.
Everyone's grating frozen chicken breast after seeing this genius idea. To start, I'm going to grate 1 frozen chicken breast over a pot with hot water. I'll let it boil for a few minutes until the pieces of chicken are fully cooked. Then, we'll remove the chicken from the pot and transfer it to a bowl, draining it well. You're going to be surprised by how amazing this recipe turns out. The flavor is incredible. Next, in another bowl, I'll add 2 eggs, half a cup of milk, and we'll mix everything really well. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout-out. Today's shout-out goes to Emily Carter from San Diego, California. I'm really happy that you're enjoying our recipes. After that, I'll add the cooked chicken. We'll mix until the ingredients come together. I always say that getting this part of the recipe right is half the success, because this is where everything really starts to come together. Now I'm going to add half a cup of wheat flour, 150 grams of grated mozzarella, 1 teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of oregano. We'll mix a little more. Tell me what you think of the recipe so far. I'd love to know. Next, I'll add 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and we'll keep mixing until we get a smooth consistency. I love recipes like this. Simple, but with a special touch. Now I'll add a drizzle of olive oil to a baking dish and, using a kitchen brush, spread it well over the bottom and edges. This step may seem basic, but it ensures a perfect result later on. Then I'll carefully pour in the mixture we made. Have you ever tried a recipe like this at home? Tell me. I'd love to know. We'll spread the mixture evenly to make sure it cooks uniformly. Next, I'll add slices of 1 tomato on top, just like this. Next, we're also going to add strips of half a red bell pepper on top. Meanwhile, I can already imagine the reaction of whoever tastes this recipe. That's what motivates me the most. Now I'll sprinkle grated Parmesan cheese over the top, spreading it evenly across the surface. We'll bake it at 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. And after that time, I'll carefully take it out of the oven. Let's grab a portion. I love recipes like this because they deliver exactly what they promise. They don't require complicated steps or fancy ingredients, yet they stand out for their result. The aroma and flavor are simply amazing. Make it at home and tell me what you think.